Hello and welcome to my video. My name is Jeffery Baker. I'm currently a student at Lone Star College North Harris. I'm currently pursuing my Associates of Applied Science um, degree in Robotics and Automated Manufacturing. So I'm currently in my second semester, and one of the classes that I'm currently taking is PLCs or Programmable Logic Controllers. And in this class, over the past few weeks, we've been using this free website called PLCfiddle.com. And so I'm going to go into explaining what the purpose of this website is. The purpose of this website is to allow you to get the basic concepts of how a programmable logic controller actually functions and what it does. And so on this website, it allows you to add different variables, change the name of those variables, and then also there's other functionality inside of this website. Um, so I've been focusing on one of their features that they have on their website, and it's called Code School. Um, in this Code School, they have different lessons that go through different functionality of the different features that are offered on this website. But today I'm going to be focusing on the section called Intro to Timers, which is the lesson 6 on this website. And in this video, what I'm going to do is just break this current setup that I have down. Right now, I currently have this ladder logic diagram set up, in which there's two inputs, two on delay timers, and on the third rung, I've got an AND gate so that both timer 1 and 2 have to activate before the output coil can activate and produce an output. And then so, yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so getting started, you can see my mouse up here, highlighting the Code School. You'd click that, and then it'd show you all the different lessons. All right, after that, I'll show you this ladder logic diagram, in which there's different variables that you can add. So you've seen, here's the normally open right there. And then also want to explain this ladder logic diagram. So these that I'm highlighting right here are the power rails, and those are the rungs that go side to side. This is where you add these different variables. So that's the power side, the positive, and then it goes over into the rung, which it goes down by one by each rung. Then you can add these different variables to those rungs. And then this one is the normally closed variable. So it's normally closed without power. And then once it has power, then it becomes normally open. So you can see I have this input 1 right here. There's the input 1. You can toggle it on with that button right there. Whenever it's toggled on, it's going to become normally closed, and power will flow from the power rail across the rung into the on delay timer. So it travels across into the on delay timer. That is timer 1 right there. So this on delay timer, the way it works is there's a delay for the amount of there's a set amount of time that has to pass before this will actually turn on and provide an output. So you can see over here, there's these right here called children that are under the timer. And you see the EN right here. So that is the end. It stands for end. The TT is for that's on while the timer is active and going. And the Q is going to be activated only once the accumulated, which is right here, accumulated time, gets to the preset value, which is 3 right here. Right there. Okay. And you can change this variable. So this preset time you can change to whatever you like. The accumulated is going to be constantly going while there's power going to the timer. So you can see all those functions right there. And then you can change that as well to be on timer 1 or timer 2. And now, once that's activated, you can see down here, if you watch over here, that is on. And then the accumulated time was going and it reached the number 3. That's the preset value. And then, only then, will the Q or quit turn on. So there you go. So you can see that again, that happened again. Okay, so I'll turn that off. And then you can see this input 2 as well on the second rung. So I'll turn that on, and it's going to cause the same effect for timer 2. So it has the same amount of time, right? So then, once those two, input 1 and input 2, are activated, they activate the timers. Once the timers are finished, then they activate these timer 1 and timer 2 quit. So you can see both of these have to be on in order for the output to be engaged and be active. So input 1's on, you have to wait until the accumulated time is 3, then the timer 1 quit will turn on, but you also have to do the timer 2 so that the power can flow through and go to the output. So I'll turn on input 2, and then we'll have to wait 3 seconds. Okay, 3 seconds passed, and now you can see this is the AND gate because both of them have to be active for power to flow through. So timer 1 and timer 2. And then right here, you can change the different functionalities of these variables that you can add. And then you would just type in whatever names or labels that you want, and then you would click add. So this was a basic breakdown of this lesson specifically for Intro to Timers. I just wanted to kind of show you the basic functionality of this website and what it will allow you to do, and kind of break down just a few of those things. So thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you on your journey if you're using the software or website. And I'll catch you next time.